Hello friends, Be here with La La Land Crafts. Today we're going to be making an acetate tint card, and here I'm showing you all the items from the shop that we're going to be using today. They are from the March release. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to be needing is a piece of cardstock, and this cardstock measures 10 3/8 by 6 inches, and then I have scored it at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 9 1/4. And here I am just folding my card because this is going to be my card base. So my first fold is towards the inside, then my second fold or my second score line is to the inside as well, to make a kind of like a fold. Then the third fold is going to be to the outside, and the last fold is going to be to the inside. So we are kind of doing like an accordion here, and this part is going to be the front of our card. And don't worry about measurements, everything is in the description box below. So when this card is put together, you can stand it like so. You can stand it on a desk or anywhere you like. For my background, I have chosen this gorgeous paper from the Night City paper pack. I want to put Marci and Luka dancing on the rooftop. I am gonna go ahead and cut down this piece of paper to measure 6 by 5 3/8. Now that I have cut my cardstock for my background, I'm gonna glue it down with wet glue. I always use my Burley Arts glue. For this tutorial though, we're also gonna be using double-sided tape or scoring tape because we're gonna be working with acetate. Make sure that when you glue down this piece of cardstock, that your cardstock is away from both folds, from the top and bottom fold, otherwise it's gonna ruin your cardstock or your background. Now that my background is glued, let's go ahead and cut all the pieces that we're gonna need to decorate the background. And here are the pieces that I have cut. I am using the second largest double stitch arches die for the background of my jukebox. I'm also using the record side and of course the jukebox. So let's go ahead and put everything together. This part of making the card is so much fun. I just love putting these die cuts together. For my jukebox, I wanted to have a background that was kind of dark because the background paper that I'm using has such bright colors that I wanted that to pop from the card. So I chose my theme to be purple, or my palette to be purple and red, black, white, and it kind of matches the background as well because those are the colors of the background. And here I'm putting the vinyls together. I remember when I was little, my mom had so many of these and I loved them. Sadly, I scratched many of them when I was younger, but this reminds me of my childhood so much. I absolutely love making this card. Here I'm using my white Sharpie pen to just add highlights. Here I am just adding my jukebox to my background, and I wanted to put it towards the back so Marci and Luka are like dancing in the front. Now here's my piece of acetate, and this piece measures 6 by 5 1/2, and we are gonna glue it down to the inside of the top panel and then to the outside of the bottom panel. For this part I am going to be using double-sided tape because we're working with acetate, and if the glue smears a little it just looks muddy, it looks just yucky. So I am gonna go ahead and use a double-sided tape for this part. So what I'm gonna do here is align my acetate with my background right there, making sure that it's below my crease line, my fold, and then I'm just gonna fold down that top part of my card. And then for the bottom part I am going to add again double-sided tape to that bottom part, and then carefully glue it down. This is kind of bulky, the accordion part that we made, so make sure that you hold it down really well when you are gluing down the acetate. Here I'm just holding down that part and carefully adding my acetate part. It's easy, but just make sure that you hold it down because it's acetate, which is plastic, and it shifts a little bit, but it's nothing that we cannot manage. Now it's time to decorate the outside. For this part I have cut 2 pieces of paper with the same pattern paper that we did the background, because I want the theme to be the same and I want it to be cohesive and really nice looking. For this I am using again double-sided tape because it's gonna glue on acetate. And here is how it's looking so far. Here's how it looks on this side as well. And I have colored Marci and Luka. I put them together. They are 2 different rubber stamps. They don't come like this, but I think they look so cute like that. They are dancing. So I'm gonna go ahead and decorate the front of my card. And for this part I am going to use foam tape to have them pop from the card. For my sentiment, I'm using a double-sided tape. Now for this part, I really wanted to add both vinyl, the records, so I lifted Marci a little bit and I glued the biggest one down also with double-sided tape because of all the acetate, and the small one on the side, and I just went ahead and used my double-sided tape as well. And this is how it turned out. I love it so much. I am totally obsessed with this card. I think I'll be making more. Now I am showing you how it looks when it's standing Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. And then on the back you can add your message there, a white piece of cardstock or something. It will look okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I see you next time.